On the evening of Monday, the 9th of March 2015, a number of musicians and music activists formed a gathering in front of the House of Music and protested against the recent efforts to cancel the concerts and the increased restrictions inflicted onto certain musicians in Iran. The head of the House of Music was also present at this gathering, in which he stated that these recent suppressive actions have resulted from a certain type of ideology and belief, and it is possible for them to continue, but it is our responsibility as a civil organization to take actions in stopping these suppressions. On Wednesday, the 11th of March 2015, the Amnesty International announced that the current proposed legislations regarding women will take the situation of women's rights in Iran back to a few decades, and it will cause an increase in the widespread and systematic discrimination against women. Omid Kokabi, an elite student, has been imprisoned in the Evin prison for the past 1,500 days. During the past week, a number of teachers who had participated in the teachers' protests in the cities of Tehran and Karaj were summoned and interrogated. On the evening of Saturday, the 7th of March 2015, Kurosh Bakhshande, a labor activist, was arrested near his house by the officials of the Ministry of Intelligence and was transferred to an unknown location. Reportedly, Mohammad Malaki, Mohammad Nourizad, and Shahnaz Karim Begi, three civil activists who had planned to attend the memorial ceremony of Mohammad Mossadegh, were arrested for a few hours. On Thursday, the 5th of March 2015, Hamid Mir Baluch Zahi was executed in the city of Yasuj due to drug-related charges. Furthermore, following the recent chain of executions that occurred in Ghazal Hisar prison, 9 prisoners convicted of drug-related crimes were executed on the 7th of March 2015, and their bodies were delivered to their families. Reza Shahabi, Kamran Ayazi, and Omid Zari Ali-Nejad have been accused of propaganda against the regime following an event which occurred known as Black Friday, and was sentenced to a total of 18 months imprisonment. Furthermore, Arash Sadeghi, Omid Ali Shanas, Asu Rostami, and Atena Daimi were prosecuted by the Revolutionary Court on charges of propaganda against the regime and insulting the leadership. A theatre show called Autumn, which was scheduled to be performed on stage, was banned by the officials. It is said that a dialogue of one of the actors was the reason for this ban. On Wednesday, the 11th of March 2015, Rouzbeh Kermanji, a citizen of Rabat Karimi, was arrested and transferred to the Rajai Shah prison of Karaj on charges of insulting the leadership and murdering 4 of his neighbors. Following the continuous pressures on civil societies in Iran, 3 civil activists and women's rights activists in Tehran were arrested, and 3 others were summoned to the security institutions on the 12th of March 2015. On Monday, the 9th of March 2015, Ali Motahari, a member of the Iranian parliament in Tehran who was at the Shiraz airport, was forced to return back to Tehran after being attacked by undercover individuals.
The cleric of Section 10 of the Rajai Shah prison demanded that the Christian prisoners' religious books be confiscated but this action was prevented by the Christian prisoners. This incident resulted in him filing a letter of complaint against one of the imprisoned priests named Farshid Fatahi, accusing him of insulting the clerics. Khosrow Deghani, a Baha'i citizen from the city of Esfahan, was arrested and transferred to the prison of Esfahan by the intelligence forces. During the past week, Ebrahim Firuzi, a Christian convert who is still being kept imprisoned, despite the fact that he had already served his one-year imprisonment sentence in July of 2013, was once again summoned to the court. On Wednesday, the 25th of February, a group of members of the Irfan el-Halqi path by the names of Sajjad Khazami, Hossein Karim Aghai, Ali Reza Kimai, Hossein Parande, Majid Ali Madadi, Milad Khoresani, and Hossein Moamer were arrested, and there was no information available about their conditions. Recently, however, a number of the named prisoners were released on bail. Furthermore, on Saturday the 7th of March, a Baha'i citizen named Ferbourz Baghi from the city of Yazd introduced himself to the prison in order to serve his 2 years imprisonment sentence. During the past few weeks, the houses of a number of Baha'i citizens in Shiraz have been searched and their personal belongings, including computers, mobile phones, and religious books, were confiscated. Even though 60 days has passed since the arrest of 12 citizens of Baluch Nazirabad, there is still no information available about their conditions. This has caused great concern amongst their families. On Tuesday, the 10th of March, Madom Ezia, an activist of the Irfan-e-Halq path, was summoned by the police. A number of Baha'i citizens were recently arrested in the city of Baramin, all of whom were released after 2 days, except for Laia Mehdi Nejad. On Tuesday, the 10th of March, 4 Gonabadi dervishes were arrested in a town called Kovar, which is situated in the city of Shiraz. Saeed Soveidi, a Sunni citizen in the city of Susangard, was arrested by the security forces and taken to an unknown location. Recent reports suggest that a member of the Supreme Council of Cyberspace in Iran announced that the intelligent filtering systems which have been implemented are being put into practice with serious attention. As with any project, it will initially have its weaknesses, but these will be slowly rectified as the project progresses. Mohsen Rahmani, a political prisoner who was in Section 8 of the Evin prison, has now been transferred to a psychiatric hospital by order of Khoda Bakhshi, who is the assistant of the prosecutor of Tehran. The Evin prison's internal affairs assistant prevented the transfer of Hossein Ronaghi to the medical centers. Hossein Ronaghi is still in a difficult situation. Amir Durbin Ghaziani, Samku Khalghati, Salar Sotoudeh, Omid Zarai Nejad, and Mohammad Shojai, 5 security and political prisoners from the quarantine section of Evin prison, were transferred to solitary confinement of the prison.